The War of the Beard has been rekindled after an age by the fiery Imrik the Dragontamer. He stormed several dwarf holds, breaking their shield walls and shattering their pride to retrieve the lost Phoenix crown, a crown that he has kept, provoking the courts of Ulthuan back in their lofty palaces. Today he will end the war and become the undisputed master of the mountains. Imrik is charging out here to fight a major coalition of dwarves who are working together. Their numbers are pretty high too. Let's have a look over here. They have a reinforcing army on the way. 2,700 dwarves and growing a little bit. They've got gyrocopters who have brimstone guns. I mean, look at that missile strength over here, 114. They're debuffed a little bit, but that is a lot of damage because they also have thunderers and quarrelers and a lot of artillery like organ guns. So I've got to try to entertain all of that while fighting their infantry. If I go after one group of thunderers, they're just going to have 4 more groups shoot at me like they're doing right now. Look at that. So now I've got a train of dragons coming after them. I'm using piercing bolts of burning to break up some of their ranged units. I'm trying to avoid them. I mean, some trees are probably helping out a little bit. They tend to help out. I'll have to chase all after them while using my dragon breath attacks too. But whenever I'm using them, they're attacking me with even more ranged attacks. And again, that organ gun, I've got to destroy it. The piercing bolts of burning, they're brought in again. I've got 2 uses for it. One from my spellcaster, one from Imrik. It's got that, you know, spell to use 4 times. And we're just over here doing what we can to break them apart with a bunch of spellcasting, like a burning skull. But they have magic resistance up to 25%, depending on what unit that you're talking about. Like all of them. But no, they're over here reducing all of my damage with magic by 1/4. There's another Dragon's Breath attack, and they're dwarves, so you know, they're meant to be pretty good at fighting dragons. And here they go now. I'm using that Vine Dragon Scale to debuff them and to also immobilize all of them. Over on the left flank, my dragons are still fighting. They've got to fight. I mean, I've got to use them to destroy a lot of the tools that they have over here, like that organ gun. The organ guns, they already have 13 kills. There goes the fiery convocation. My warden's moving in, and he usually does pretty well, but he's also fighting dwarfs now, and we're not even at full health currently. But he's at 18 kills. Got some ranged attacks coming in from my Shadow Warriors, and so that's what we're going to be doing today, just fighting a lot of dwarf. Just a lot of dwarf. It's the very beginning, and Imrik is here to end that War of the Beard once and for all. If we kick the dwarves out of their own mountains, let them do whatever they want after that. They'll be exiles, you see. But look at that. They've got over here their gyrocopters who are strangely enough going into melee combat. Liliana has 61 melee defense, so she's taking a lot of consistent damage from all of them. They have more Thunderbirds attacking me in a very large army that we'll look at in just a little while, but that is a large dwarf army. We've done so much damage. It's actually pretty crazy how much damage we're able to deal with only dragons. Now, I have my Shadow Warriors over here. Their goal was to focus fire on the organ guns, and that worked out very well. If you want to get rid of them quickly and you don't want to use like some large unit, get some ranged units to hit them. Imrik is over here at 71 kills. 76 now. I've got Anzu, who's at 41 kills. We're looking at Thunderers who are close by. It's going to be a very interesting episode, I think, for all of you. I'll have to certainly do a lot of campaign maneuvering. I'll have to end a lot of turns in order to make my money back once I defeat more of them, because I've got 2 armies right now, so I'll probably disband a lot of what is in army number 2. Here comes some piercing bolts of burning. Now, I think that was a good placement for it. There's a large group of dwarves, so I wanted to hit them. And I've got a lot of fire resistance, so I'm able to overlap spells on top of my own dragons, or even some other units too if I need to. Of course, I mean, I don't want to hit infantry units, but if I've got to do something, I'll do something about him. Now, Imrik has over 100 kills. He's taken a lot of damage already. Shakalot has nearly 70 kills. Anzu has over 50. And Liliana doesn't have nearly as many. I mean, remember, she's the one who's usually getting like 800 kills in a freaking fight. Fighting Skaven, fighting orcs, but certainly not dwarves. So look at that army. They have 2,100 left, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you count in that they have artillery crews, which have small crews, and also gyrocopters, they have a lot. I mean, here are Longbeards, they have great weapons, they have rangers, they have all the armor piercing they need to focus fire on one dragon at a time. As a player, I think I could beat my army using their dwarf forces. I mean, that would be really pretty simple, because you would just focus fire on one dragon at a time, and it would be over, but Doesn't really work out like that. So now my dragons are getting out of here. They've got to go back to my line. I thought to myself that maybe I could pull back, and I said to myself, damn it, because I realized eventually that I couldn't do that, that I would have to charge in, that I would have to go in to get a battle. Let's see. Let's see. We've got over here Anzu at 62 kills. We've got Loliana. We've got Shakalot. They're all pretty tired. Confident, but tired. And I'm trying to take out these brimstone guns because, I mean, that's just way too much damage. I could totally see a crew of these guys just being dragon hunters. You would need a few dozen probably, but eventually you could win that. Maybe like 2 dozen. I would take about that many, then just go dragon hunting. Can't get them all, can't get them all. Very dangerous job for sure. The turnover would be quite high. And I moved my dragon princes over here. I thought they could hide in the woods and just be safe and be okay. But those cannons, I mean, every single attack is getting kills. It's immediate instant kills, which is what makes it such a reliable and powerful weapon. They don't have to worry about fighting a prolonged fight. No, they just get to kill. And I also had to worry about the initial army that hasn't broken yet. Look at that. 25 left and they're not breaking. What are they doing? They're wasting my time. So I'm going to have to kill them and get the hell out of here, man. Hey there, Pilgrim. I'm going to have to fry you. That's just a lot of Longbeards who aren't fleeing, who should have fled a long time ago. So we'll take care of it. We'll do what we can. It's what we always do, you know. All right, all right. Over here, we've got Dragon Princes, and they are doing their thing. Rahagra's Pride is waiting too. I was going to send them in and do some dangerous body blows to them. I mean, look at that. Look over here real quick. They don't even have their full army moving towards me, which strangely enough is more of a threat. It's easier whenever they don't have reserves, but they chose not to have those. So they've got over here, how many? 2 groups of Thunderers, and over here, Longbeards. Also, of course, Gyrocopters. Then all of their artillery in one place, and it's way too much. If I don't destroy that, it will eradicate my entire army. You could see what they're doing now. They are just insufferable. And that is why the War of the Beard number 2, Electric Boogaloo, is being fought. Break into. Imrik is coming over. Just had to use him to go after those other dwarves. There's the Warden, Calendros. Calendros, I believe in you, my friend. 73 kills. Ay, ay, ay. So now I'm having to move and maneuver because I've got to get into a new position. Oh, it's time. It's time to get into a new position. Then I was like, forget about it. They've got all those cannons. I've got to go now. And so that is when my dragon princes over here are coming on out. They're charging out. And they're going to hit their cannons. Now, they've got some nice... Whoa, those are actually huge freaking shields. I couldn't imagine trying to use that on top of a horse, but... All right. They're using those, and they're charging in, going after enemy artillery. There we go. And so the Dragon Princes have hit. Are they going to lose a lot? Absolutely. They're very strong, but these are dwarves. And dwarves, let's say it together, class, are annoying. Rahagra's Pride. They're going after some of the Thunderers back there. That way they can't overlap on top of me. We've got Longbeards close by. They're being hit by some ranged units, and they're not facing me, so look at that. They're getting hit from behind. Ooh, yeah. Get those dwarves from behind. That's an action scene right there, if I've ever seen one. Oh, they're dropping dead. Good. That's how I like my dwarves. Penetrated and dead. Damn it. All right. All right, well, over here we have my Rahagra's Pride fighting too many units, but they can do that. Eat them. Get them, kitties, get them. Make them pay for being alive. Their beards are better than yours, dwarves. Take that. Yeah, eat their beards too. There you go, buddy. Beautifully animated. Let's see them dominated. I bet they're into that, little freaking stunty creeps. All right. The dragons are moving again. There's the ranged attacks trying to hit them. I've got all of my infantry who are now just going to do their enterprising work and hit everyone. I had to move out my dragon princes because they were falling back on top of them. I got a lot of kills back here, but they also killed a lot of my dragon princes. And unfortunately, a lot of them got caught in the middle of these formations, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, I hate to see it myself. Especially whenever they don't know how to use their lance.
Which way does it go?
Yeah, here's a little pocket of them too. They were just trapped. I couldn't get them out. I don't know why disengaging has been so damn difficult lately. Okay. Silver and Guard. They're attacking Longbeards. I don't see them winning that fight, but I've got to do what I can. Here's a fiery convocation. Eat that convocation. Okay, well, I didn't quite aim it very well. I was hoping to hit some more of their crew if I could. That could have been aimed much better. And I used another Piercing Bolts of Burning to break apart another group of Thunderers. So there they go. Let's see. What else do we have? Another Burning Skull ripping through their formation. They were all clumped up. I've got more spears, more Silver and Guard charging in. And back over here, I'm fighting. So, oh, look at that Master Engineer. It actually has 20 kills. It has 20 kills because it's not human. It's not even elven. What is it then? Just a moving lump of stone. All right, then. Let's see what's over here. More Shadow Warriors who are now having to fight in melee combat because they're out of arrows. What else do we have going on? Let's see. More Rangers who are fighting in melee, and they're all right at melee, so they can do some stuff in melee. Ooh, some Dragon's Fire. Ooh, look at that. Even more Dragon's Fire. Let's hope that does the damage needed to make them pretty sad. Good job, Dragons. Hashtag Dragon Team. Hashtag Bad Dragon. Okay. Burning Skulls ripping through them again. And just tearing apart so many of them right in the middle because I've got to get my infantry and range units to fight together to go hit what they have left. Then I have got to engage all of their range units in the middle to avoid more damage to my infantry, which is what I'm doing right now. And of course, I've got Rahagri's Pride and my Dragon Princes who are having to work together, which is what they're doing now. So I've got only 14 here, another 14 over here, 13 now there, and my Pride, which has 19 left, a lot more individual models left, and they're going after Longbeards and Thunderbirds too. Unfortunately, these Gyrocopters have 7 kills, so they've been getting a lot of kills as well, but thankfully, I think in time we can wear them down. I was really worried about this entire battle, because, I mean, look at that. They're not even stopping yet. Over here, we have our noble Caledor, who has nearly 150 kills. He's doing a great job, and we have a dragon led by Imrik Thor. Get him! Get him, boy! Yeah! Use that fire! Beautiful. All right. So back over here on the front lines, that Master Engineer still has 20 kills. Line of sight is a big deal for that Master Engineer. Over here, we've got the Blessed, who are getting a few kills, not a lot. They're fighting a Rune Lord as well, who has 5 kills, right? 5? Yeah, 5. Don't make me look like a fool here. And over here, we've got our Shadow Warriors who are fighting in melee, and I think they're able to hold out. I mean, they're also fighting Bugman's Rangers and also Longbeards as well. I'm an auctioneer. Hello, my name is Surreal. Okay, we've also got over here in the middle, Imrik, who is at over 200 kills right now. Fighting, ooh, what is that? A Gyrocopter in melee combat. My dragons are just having to fly around. Just like, I'm having to carefully use them like precision surgical scalpels, just cutting where I want to. Liliana has nearly 200 kills now. Caledor is close by at 171. And we're just charging in. Let's get like a nice little overview. So over here, we've nearly won. In the middle, the battle's still going on. I mean, look at that freaking timer. Almost 15 minutes, man. That's a dwarf army for you. That's why I always go all in now. I don't avoid them. I just go ham and I lose my mind because I once got so bogged down by the dwarf tide, like I think it was like half a year ago now, to where I didn't want to play the game. I was done. So now, instead of doing that, I just go in with vengeance. I go, look at what you've done to me, dwarves. I will murder all of you. And so I do. And so he did. And over here, we got some more Longbeards. We got over there our dragons still fighting in the middle. They're beginning to break, I think. They're beginning to waver. So the battle is finally ending. Once you fight for so long, eventually things just kind of go crazy. And they just go, oh, you know what? I'm out. So we're fighting a few more of these Thunderbirds over here. Let's have a look at that leadership. Minus 47 to damage sustained. Minus 12 to friends routing. And now the battle is finally ending. We have done it. The dragons have done it. Ooh. And a few more dwarves get to die. Good. and the world was happier for it. That was a very long and involved battle. We won. I was very nervous throughout the entire thing. I got my kills. I managed to pull through, but that was much more challenging than I think it had to be. I think largely what it was the sheer amount of ranged units they had throughout the entire thing. So I could take out one, but guess what? They have 3 to 4 more. That one cannon crew, look at that. I didn't get it early enough. Over 100 kills. It's a lot. But we won. So that's what we're going to do now. We're just going to destroy that army. And so here's what we're going to do now. We're just going to push. There is no giving up. There is no stopping. There's only pushing now, because if I don't, they're going to overwhelm me. I've heard a lot about how lately it seems like the AI has more armies than ever before, which has been true for quite some time, I believe. So I'm going to do what I can. All right. Level 29 for Dragon Prince Imrik. Let's have a look over here. Legendary Elven Smithing. Now, I picked up a really cool mod. I always love crafting mods. I think they're so cool. I think they add a lot. There are some features that are added for certain factions that I believe should just be base game additions. I believe that with all of my heart. You can quote me on that for days. So one of them I got, which I'll have linked down below for you, is called, or it is about the Anvil of Vol. I mean, we're playing a faction about Vol. Well, not about Vol, but where we have Vol's freaking volcano in our land, and there's other sacred locations for Vol, but dude, we have the Anvil of Vol in our lands. Okay, we should be able to do some crafting. I mean, our Dragon Mage is meant to have some crazy armor and all of that. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. Legendary Elven Smithing. Ithilmar items forged by Elven Smiths are priceless due to their extraordinary durability and low weight. So now we can generate some more per turn, and that adds a new layer to the game. I've got a Phoenix Crown and also Ithilmar. I'm finding so many new things to flesh out my games, and here we go. Oh, here's another one. Advanced Elven Smithing. So even you can have that. I wonder if that's like for all characters. I guess so. Well, she needs a new thing to put her points into. And over here, what do I need? I need a lot more, but we can craft items now. And they're not too crazy. I mean, from what I could see, some of them are pretty crazy. Oh my god, a Town of this Land Mage. That's wild. We can get what? Ruination of Cities? Are you kidding me? That's so cool. And then over here, Book of the Dragontamer. Cooldown goes down. Miscast base chance goes down. 400 Ithilmar. And you need so many different trade goods. So it gives you new goals. And I really wish... You know what? We're going to do a future Elven playthrough. And I'm going to have all the mods out to really flesh things out. Because, I mean, look at how cool all of this is here. All these unique items. So I don't even need a Legendary Lord. I could just have my own custom character and have a bunch of cool things for them. So really cool. Definitely like it. Definitely check it out. Like over here, Caledorian Wormplate. Bound ability, Spirits of the Ancient Dragons. Very cool, more damage resistance, map wide. And also flame resistance, only for half a minute, so, you know, we get more fire resistance, ward save, more armor. So I love that so much. It's so damn cool. And Imrik is by far one of my favorite characters that I've played in a long time. I really, really like his character quite a bit. All right, now let's have a look at what we can do, because Imrik took so much damage, which is what I was trying to avoid. Thankfully, Thorgrim made his way over here, so that does open up doors for me. I wonder how their faction is doing. I'm really curious about that. Let's kind of close out a little bit. There we go. Bretonian Duchies, Children of the Gods. Here we go, Dawi. Okay, so his strength rank went down to 29. He's not nearly as powerful. I mean, they could easily build up new armies in very little time. I think what I'll do for now, I'm going to head over here. I was going to go to Karak Draws, but we lost so much. I just want to replenish a little bit. So we'll come over here and defeat that stack. That's one less stack to worry about. Now we'll get replenishment. There we go. Another Beard Weaver, a Ruby Ring of Ruin for another Fireball. And if I want to, I wonder, can I make it? I can't quite make it to Iron Rock. But I want a fully fleshed out army to go over there. So we'll try that out. Level 23 for him. Let's see. Secure influence. No. Give me more. Yeah, see, only +2. So there is a variation. So now we're getting 7 per turn, which is okay. It's all right. It's kind of like, in my view, the equivalent of the Old World Rights mod for Old World factions. It gives them all rights. That's very much needed, you know. All right, here we go. Let's check some things out. Fortunately, I can just auto-resolve that one. I'm not going to fight that one out. I don't believe I need to. So we're going to just replenish and go back into our town. I have fought so many dwarfs. I'm okay. I don't need to prove that I can beat them. I've done that many times over in many campaigns. So we're just going to auto-resolve that one. Because sometimes you just want to see progress, you know. I'll take over here. Let's see. I'm going to give to you Militia Master. I want my basic units to be better. I don't have a lot of money, so gotta try my best. There we go. Plus 2 more per turn. Over here is Flayed Rock. I'm going to upgrade that. I have some more money now. And Caledor. You need new walls, but we'll leave it alone for now. And, I mean, look at that. We have Val's Anvil right over here. There's, like, another one, and then another one, and just no end to those. But I want to do some smithing, so I'm going to save up a lot. I probably won't be able to get something really good for quite some time, because I do want to save up for something really cool. And I'll have to look at what other features or other ways that I can get a lot. But here we go. Peace negotiated between the city-state of Altdorf and Clan Galstock. Galstock. About to be my turn again. I don't want Othawan. I really don't. Ooh, a Disciple of the Phoenix. More magic, power reserve, and more of a research rate. Very nice. Over here, the Dragon's Hold. They have more happiness. I've got one more turn to deal with another dragon. Another dragon. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to pop... Oh, no wonder. I see what the issue is. Okay, so we're actually going to come over here to Karogdron. And then I'll rush back because no wonder my replenishment is so low. If they want to go after Iron Rock, let them do so. I'll be back. Oh, I will be back. So we'll go do that. He's pretty beat up, but he's actually looking pretty good right now. So I might actually just push out. Oh, he's under attack at Karak Azul. No wonder. So we'll come over here real quick. I'm going to go grab Greater Invocation of Val. We'll do that. Just to have it ready in case someone comes to fight me. And, you know, someone always wants to come fight me. And what do I want? A Ring of Hukun. A Sea Gold Pairing Blade. Plus 10 to melee defense. Emerald Collar. I like regeneration. And over here, Enchanted Ithilmar Breastplate. Alright. We'll get some regeneration. Take that. Enjoy your collar. Enjoy your fireball. And that is it. That is all that you have right now. You've got a dragon. You've got an omen. You've got the fireborn. You've got archers. A lot of archers. Lots of spearmen. The scions too. And we have so much extra melee attack. We're just powerful. We are just very strong. Let's end our turn again. It's only turn 90. That's pretty wild to me. I thought I would be a little bit further along, but no, it doesn't really matter. That's a good thing. That's a good sign that we've come so far without having to go too far with it all. So, pretty happy with it all. Let's see. I am going to just look at what I can do. Dragon sighted. Dragon Prince Imrik. Okay. So we've got another dragon close by that I could go talk about and deal with. Let's just go over there real quick and see what it's all about. Of the Frozen Breath, huh? Okay, let's see. Bargain with it. Drake's Accord. The Ritual of War. Let's see. To most elves, most mortal men are unremarkable in their appearance, but when a Norscan marauder is spotted near to the camp, it does not go unnoticed. As you approach the bearded, burly man, you can clearly see he is weather-beaten from many battles. Unsurprising for his ilk, but strangely, his tattoos bear the imagery of dragons, a far cry from the chaos etchings typically scarred into the skin of most of these primitive, misguided men. The marauder grunts in a barely understandable primitive tongue that he is the herald of Lamoureux, a legendary moon dragon of great power known to dwell with monsters of the cold frozen north. Such a powerful dragon is worth reaching out to, but what message would you have the herald send back to its dragon master? I challenge you, dragon! So, we'll get plus 12 to melee attack, plus 20% to weapon strength, moon touched spear, plus 50 to armor piercing damage, frostbite attacks, and wind blast. And we get a dragon. Let's see. We also get a buff for 20 turns, which is, alright, okay. Okay, so we'll come over here now. We'll be ready in like one more turn. And who's over here? Big Boss Grimgore Ironhide, right. And I can go over there if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Instead, what I think I'll do, actually, let's get about over here. I think there's a few things I want to do, and there's already items I can make. I've got quite a bit of Ithilmar. I'm not going to make them right now, but that's cool. I need more trade goods. Wine. So they're showing me like the closest wine source. So again, you could like play a faction that just wants to snipe out the most powerful artifacts. I think even that as a type of like minor faction goal would be really fascinating, to just have the most powerful artifacts, and then to have some like bigger in-game goal. Like, I'm gonna go fight the Witch King, but first I must assemble the most powerful enchanted items ever, blah, blah, blah. And then you could do that. And I think that would be pretty interesting. Defensive alliance. No, I don't really want that with you, Toadman. It's not really my thing. So we'll try something else. Yeah, me too. Okay. Sure. I mean, rogue armies are kind of a weird, wasted opportunity. They don't really do much. They're just kind of there, and you go, okay, great, now I've got to deal with that. But here's what we'll do. We'll take advantage of what's going on. We'll go to the east and retake our lands. That's what we can do right now. We can just go take over what we need to, because it looks like I have largely destroyed the dwarves, and I didn't think that would be possible just yet, but it is. Or instead, I'll get the Dragon Prince to go up north. Yeah, we'll have him do that, because we could go after Mount Gunbad, which will take a few turns to actually get to. And I'll let the Fire Prince go to the east and take over what I've lost to the dwarves, which is, what, 2 locations? Yeah. So that isn't too bad. Oh, they burned down Krakausul, or maybe the Skaven took it. I don't know which one. We'll just build up that wall, just to have it. And I'm going to keep on getting more Ithilmar until I have what I need, and then if I need to, I'll look at what goods I need to take. So there's a lot that we can do. There's a lot that is in this campaign, and my in-game goal, of course, is to destroy the dwarfs. Okay. Probably to subjugate the greenskins and destroy them. Let's see. After that, I'm not sure what our in-game goal will be after that. We could potentially have some type of goal where we do indeed go after the Witch King, but I wouldn't like pass turns while all of you are watching. I would just kind of sit here and do that on my own, and I think that would be fine and fair to do. All right, so there's going to be a big rebellion over here. I won't have these lands for now. That is okay. I can't hold on to everything. I'm going to focus on retaking what is more important to me to the east. All right. That means a lot more to me than anything else. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to rebuild my army eventually, because I do want some other units. I'm paying for 2 armies without having the income to deal with it, so I think that extra gold mine will probably help out a lot. I'm now going to give her, let's see, she's got every spell. She's got everything up here. We can give her a few other things like Cleanse Corruption, a constant local effect. Let's try to grab more money. I got my watchtowers, cool. I'm going to go over here, more trade money, cool. I'll take that too. And let's see. These guys like me a lot. They really do. I can't trade with too many because you can't move capitals, and unfortunately, if they're not like linked to your capital in any way, you can't trade with them. So that does limit me a lot. The dwarves are looking really rough right now. Death Pass. Let's see. I'm not going to tax you for now. Over here, I am going to tax you because I just want you to go away. Wolflands. I need to go get Mount Greyhag. They brought up to tier 3. Once I reconquer it, it'll be back at tier 2. Which I think is a little bit grating. I don't think it should like be diminished. That would save a lot of time, but I guess like that would speed up the game too much in their view. So I'm sure that's kind of like the logic there, is that we want to kind of like impede and slow things down and all that. Let's see. Let's have a look now. Yep, there they go. Are they going to take it or burn it down? They're going to burn it down. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too bothered about that. Federation, a Tower of Nagaron, and a Cult of Cain. So now the Witch King is more powerful. There we go. We've got the Fire Prince who's over here. He's going after Mount Greyhag. He'll be there in one more turn. Ooh, Thorgrim. Where the hell did he come from? They took Black Crag, so that's a major location I want. It's already down at tier 3, so it's not even nearly as good as it used to be. Now we're heading up north. We're going up to Mount Gunbad. I've got to go take Mount Gunbad. I've got to go take Grand Peak. And what's coincidental is that we have the dragon right up there too. How many dragons do I need to fight? I've got to fight 2 of them. Oh, no, sorry, 3 of them. One person said that I could replace Anzu with my fire dragon because he's upgraded, which I like that idea a lot. I think that's really cool. So we'll see what we do about that, but I think that's a pretty cool idea. All right, let's see. So we're back over here right now. I'm going to want more money. More money is pretty important to me. We've got to have more money if we want to do anything at all. It just provides a freedom that you otherwise do not have. So, we're going to try to get that freedom if we can. Let's see then. Barag Dawa's bag. What a name. So they're no longer fighting Clan Moors. That's very interesting. I'm sure Clan Moors is doing fine, so I'm not sure why they would draw back from that. And what's over here? What are we going to do with that? Not too much. There's not too much I can do. I'll take some money making for now, because I need anything that can make me money, you know. Alright, Mount Grey Hag. Easy enough. We'll take that. I fought such a large battle in the very beginning that I just feel fine just kind of cruising through these dwarves. That was like the ultimate battle that I could fight against them with. Alright, there we go. Take Militia Master. It's just so many units that get buffed up. It just feels too vital. Alright, so after that, I'm going to give you Wound Maker. Okay. And then over here, what are we going to take? Reaver Patrols. Alright, so Reaver Patrols. Let's go march up north. I actually do need to look at each province I fully own. And I only fully own 3 provinces. There is Grombrindle. He's got kind of a mini army. It's more dwarfs up there that I could fight too. I'm at 130 for Ithilmar. So let's have a look. Flayed Rock. I own Flayed Rock. I want more money, so we'll take that. Also commandments. Alright, so over here we've got cheaper buildings. Silver Road. I'm building some buildings, sure. Let's just try to get more tax money. More tariffs, whatever. And over here, more tariffs again. Alright, we'll end our turn. Commandments can add up. They can accumulate in what they are worth and do a lot for you. Alright, so now Clan Rictus is coming to fight me. That's really interesting. They're pretty far away. I've seen Clan Rictus like overwhelm foes, but I think it's because, again, the AI has like more armies. So they're just like spawning a crap ton, which further benefits the Skaven. So I think that might be why, what's going on there. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Alright. Raiding time. Noblars are over here. What else do we have going on? Plane of Bones. I'll take that too. And Dragon Prince Imrik. He's moving up to Mount Gunbad, which has walls. Ooh, it's... oh my god, it's tier 5. That caught me off guard. Dear god. That'll be a big challenge. Alright, let's move over here. Get as close as we can. And we'll take over Ash Ridge Mountains. Then after that, if I want to have a peace treaty with the dwarves, I could. Okay, you've taken over Tad Coleman. That's good. And the Greenskins have land. They have a decent amount of land. But I think my friendly buddies are doing pretty well too. We've pushed them pretty far out of the mountains, which is a big goal of mine, to get them away from the mountains. And then later we can push further, get rid of corruption. Like over here, Auchendorf has a lot of vampire corruption. So I'm wondering if the vampire counts. Oh, no. Look at that. Altdorf has taken Drakenhof. So I'm guessing Altdorf won. I think that might be pretty clear to see now. Alright, so we're going to have a bigger army to contend with, and that is okay. I'll take care of that. I'll deal with that. Don't even fret. Alright, it's about to be a new turn, and then we can see what is happening. Ah, here we go. Mount Gunbad. It's a fairly big army. I think I'm just going to build up 2 groups of my siege towers, so 4 total. I'm now making a little bit more money. It's adding up. It's slowly adding up, and that's what I wanted to begin with, was just to have a little bit more money. Because, I mean, units are fine, but if I can't even afford them, then who really cares, right? So we'll come over here and take Ash Ridge Mountains. Easy enough, and we are going to occupy it. And then after that, we'll go after Thorgrim. I don't need that building. I already have a tier 3 one. We'll upgrade it to tier 3 right away. And I'm going to take Reaver Patrols because look at who is trying to move into my lands again. Thorgrim. He's moved down here. Interesting. All right. So you leveled up. I'm going to give you Bowmaster. Okay. I want your archers to also benefit. They are strong. Let's make them stronger. Solkarian is very powerful. Let's give them the knowledge of high elf affairs. There. I want my kin to like me more. I'm at 168. I gain a lot from these fights, you know. I wonder if the dwarves will come after me. I don't know if that's true or not, but we are certainly going to find out if that is true or not. Karaz Karak, the everlasting realm of the dwarves. They have held the Phoenix Crown for a long period of time, and it is Imrik who has liberated that crown. The War of the Beard is drawing to a close. Imrik will be the one to close that chapter. Dragon Prince Imrik has a few more turns to wait it out. Level 24, again, knowledge of high elf affairs. Look at that trade income, 3,858. Next, the Fire Prince. He's going to move where? I don't know where that dwarf moved to. Interesting. The orcs have taken over quickly. I mean, quite quickly, in fact. I want you to kind of have a different army. I'm not going to disband his army or change it up just yet. I just want to wait here and see what's going on. I could get rid of like a few units for now. Let's see. The Fireborn. These are all very expensive. So for now, they're going away. Yeah, I think my regiments of renown need to go for now. They're very expensive, and I want to have more money. So we'll keep it cheaper. I mean, look at how much more money I have now. 4,300. So I can actually improve my lands. After I beat the dwarves, I'll want to solidify my control on these lands before I move out. Theatane and Averlorn have united, so I shouldn't have to worry about Ulthuan at all. I don't believe I should have to worry at all. The Ard boys.
The hard boys.
Alright, the Hung Warband. What a name. That's what I would want my warband name to be too.
We're the Hung. You know, it's in the name, man.
Alright, Silver Road's over here. I'm going to go upgrade that to tier 3. I finally have money to upgrade things, man. It took a long time, but I'm finally getting there. And let's just get ready for a new battle. Oh my god, it is so bright in here. I can actually see everything. That is incredible. Well now, we're going to use some Dragon Breath attacks on those dwarfs on the walls. They've got to be destroyed, and I'm going to be the one to do it. So they're going to fly in and deal some serious damage. I'm taking everything from them. They don't have a choice but to lose today. Here they go. Oh, and so many dwarves have been killed now. Let's have a look over here. Piercing bolts of burning, breaking down a few more dwarves. I'm going to have a bunch of units on the walls too, and you can see that I'm using my Vine Dragon Scale and more breath attacks to destroy them. So my other goal will be to, of course, certainly go after what's in their town square, their hold square. Hey guys, you know you got a lot of orc ornaments here. I probably wouldn't do that myself. Alright, here we go now. They're flying, they're cranking it, they're moving it, they're going to go destroy all of their cannons, because I mean, my god, whenever you're on a siege tower and you land on their walls, they will destroy everything. Their artillery will kill you. They will take you out. They have some gyrocopters too, so imagine that. You've got artillery, you're shooting at a wall, then you see that. The flight of the dragonaries, the Valkyries. There's their initial attacks, and here comes the dragon wave. It's time to do some killing. There we are. All right. And so they are attacking now. Now, let's have a look over here. The Silvering Guard, they're doing their part. They're attacking on the walls too and dealing some damage. We've got over here White Lions of Crace and Silvering Guard close by. What else are we going to have happen? We're just going to hit them on the walls, man. And while that's going on, the key, the linchpin to any strategy that I have will revolve around prolific dragonfire. Just constantly. It's just what we do, man. I just want to kill a few of these guys and call it a beautiful day. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm just killing some dwarves, and we're going to see them all fall apart. Liliana has 41 kills. Imrik has 71 kills currently. What else do we have? We've got more Dragon's Fire. I was aiming it at the gyrocopters, but they're just being chased around. It's a rather Scooby-Doo-like fight, where right now I've had one dragon going after gyrocopters. There goes one. We caught one. They have 3 left. I'm just chasing them because I don't want them bothering me for the whole fight. I've got my archers moved up now. They're attacking inside of the walls, so they're going to be destroying them. I still can't believe how bright it is in here. That's how I imagine dwarf holds to be. It wouldn't be so dark, would it? They're not... I mean, I would say they're not cave creatures, but... I mean, they happen to dwell in major caverns and caves, which I would never do. That's crazy to me. Oh, earthquake. Okay, so I guess we're all done now. It's over here now. We've got more of these elves over here fighting a lot of different dwarfs, and my god. The music is just making it pretty epic, too. My god. The last hold of the dwarves. The War of the Beard is coming to a close. We are winning. We are destroying them. They've got satchels, exploding purses. How wimpy. And over here in the town square, the plaza, we're still going after a few more of their dwarf warriors. We're talking about Iron Breakers. They are debuffed. And we also have Imrik. I mean, look at the carnage close by. Look at what's been left for them all. Not a lot. Not a lot has been left for them all. And so we kill the dwarves. Oh, what's that? More magic, you say? Absolutely, right on top of her, because she's able to take it. She doesn't mind. She's like, yeah, just a little bit warm there. Wow, feels great. And they're like, oh my god, I'm on fire! And just screaming. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I did. Okay, let's have a look over here again. We've got Archers and Lothern Sea God, and they're just getting a few kills. I broke open the front gate, so guess who's coming in? He's like, drive through. And he charges right in, clashing through a bunch of dwarf miners, killing them with insufferable, powerful charges. Down over here, I've got my Silvering Guard being buffed up by a dragon horn, causing fear in combat. My dragon princes and my lions, they're over here too, eating some miners. Grombrindle has no fear, doesn't matter. You're gonna feel some fear eventually. So now they're killing some more of these units, and dear frickin' god, these dwarves are finally about to leave me alone. The respite I'll gain from that is really just, oh, it's wonderful. I'm gonna have peace. I'll go outside and not step in dwarf crap. Ah, beautiful. Liliana's still fighting at over 60 kills right now, fighting 3 groups. Over here, we've got Imrik going after some dwarf warriors. I'm sure Grombrindle, yeah, he's right over here, just trying to have at it. He's like, yes! Imrik says no. Imrik says no. Then we come back. We've got some Thunderers now. Those can do a lot of damage. Only one Thunderer in that group. They should have taken the lesson quickly. Let's go back to the front gate. Our Warden is still fighting. He's at over 50 kills right now. We've got some Longbeards and Iron Breakers who are throwing their satchels on the walls. Unfortunately, that's going to pretty much wipe out 2 groups of mine. Too much damage. Those satchels are devastating. Oh my god. Exploding purses. Who'd have thunk it? Bunch of animals like dwarfs. That too. There's just flames everywhere. It's bright. It's violent. It's not easy. They're trying their best right now. The flames of war will finally dim after this battle, but for now, they continue to rage on and burn on. Killing their own people, their own dwarves too. Their own Dawi. Over here, I've got Shakalot, who has 70 kills. Back over there in the town square, or adjacent to it, I've got Imrik, who's still fighting at 189. I'm using Liliana to go after Thunderers, who are going to now get bludgeoned. Oh, yeah. That's how we do that. And I've got another dragon, Anzu, still flying after those gyrocopters. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna eat you. And so that's what we're doing right now. My dragon princes are moving in, still going after some targets. They're all breaking, though. They're calling it a day. They're like, yep, guess we'll die. Time to die, I suppose. And Shakalot does what Shakalot does a lot. Eat dwarf? I almost said dragon. Eat dwarf again. Almost said dragon again. My god. But no, we are finishing it off. I got my war lions moving in. Over here, I've only got 2 Talons of Evris. They're fighting one of their leaders, unfortunately. So that battle is over for him. But they've all broken, so he gets to survive. And we have won. We have won the battle. The dwarves are fleeing. It is over. A close victory. I did lose 2 units to me. That hasn't happened in a very long time. That was a tough battle. These dwarves are really giving me a run for my money. They're durable. They are durable. Not adorable, durable. Okay, I'm gonna just occupy. I want that gold mine intact if I can have it intact. Nope, they got rid of my gold mine. Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build up my walls. I'm going to keep my theater, my fairground too. I now cause terror when fighting against dwarves. A bit late for that, but I do have it now. And I need 2 new units. Interesting. I could get Phoenix Guard. Ooh, shiny. I definitely want that. Okay. What's over here? Let me go check. I had to be sure that my noble wasn't wounded. I was like, there's no way, but had to be sure. Okay, heroic killing blow. Here's Loliana. I'm going to give her cleanse corruption. And then we're going to end our turn. It wasn't too difficult. All I had to do was just auto-resolve over here for Grand Peak. And the High King wanted a peace treaty, which is pretty interesting. He's not moving at all. I think he's trapped. I mean, if he wants to spend the rest of his days over there camping with a bunch of hairy dwarfs, okay. Now, I've got a good opportunity, without having a major foe to fight right now, to do some quest battles. And I've got a few of them for sure. Alright, I've got more money because I disbanded most of my army over here. We're kind of in that phase where now we've got to get ready for a new war zone. We have ended the War of the Beard. Look at that. They have been kicked out. Later we'll probably go after Angrund. But if they're fighting orcs, okay, let them fight some orcs. I'll be back later. That would give me more gold mines and more Ithilmar. Now, I need Ithilmar, and I also need other trade goods like dyes. I do not have dyes right now, and that would allow me to craft even more stuff. Right now, I could have, let's see, Winds of Twilight. It's constant, plus 20% speed, plus 5 to melee attack. It's really fast, by the way. Flaming attacks, magical attacks. What else do we have around here? We've got armor down here, enchanted items. Okay. We've got the Gatekeeper's Belt, plus 33% damage resistance. But that's only whenever you lose a lot of health. Like here, it says, disabled if hit points greater than 20%. But you're also unbreakable, so that's pretty cool too. Talismans, though breaking can save your life if you're in a lot of trouble. Here's Rebirth over here. So let's see, a 50% chance of either just completely dying or actually gaining a lot of HP. Interesting. I don't know if I want to do that. What else do we have? Let's see. I would need a lot of goods like pottery. Where's pottery? Oh yeah, see, there's a lot of trade goods that are just really far out of my reach. I would have to go really far to go get them. So here's what we'll do for now. We're just going to keep on making more money. Oh yeah, we're going to make more money. I've got to make more money if I want to have an easier time later on. Oh yeah, take that too. Cheaper building. Okay, and over here, 2,800. And let's see, what else do we need? We'll just build that up, and I'll show you what I've been doing for technology. I got that entire line for cultural advancements, making it cheaper and faster to build up these buildings. So now I'm working on some more stuff. I do need one Ithilmar Smith. So I've got to build one of those. I could always change up one of my buildings, like over here. I mean, I have more money, so we'll destroy that one for now. I'll destroy that one too, and I'll look at what I need, like over here. Let's see. I need a dragon keep, so I should probably build one over at the Fortress of Caledor. And the Fire Prince is just going to chill out. I'm going to bring him back over to our capital. That's where he's going now. And it is time. It is time for us to go do a battle, a major battle. So we'll do, let's see. We'll get a Star Dragon. Actually, let's go get our Fire Dragon first. I want my Fire Dragon. We'll get a Sun Shard. So many good items, too. Damn. That's just crazy. Ooh, look at that army. A lot of big old creatures. All right, plus 7 to leadership. I'll give that over to my lions. And now we fight. Oh, here comes the big dragon himself. My God, he's huge. Look at that guy. Oh boy, you always get like the toned down version of whatever you fight. They're like, hey, fight a big cool monster, but he's gonna be weaker when you get him. Take that, flesh havers. But here they come right now, a dragon leading a bunch of Tomb Kings. Now I've seen everything. I bet they're into dragon stuff. There's a fireball. Eat that fireball, Sphinx. You know what to take. So I'm gonna focus my attacks on one Phoenix at a time. And then I'll bring up my other units too. Ooh, there it goes. A dragon's breath. And it is bright today. My God, it is ever bright. Here comes another attack. I'm trying to take out a few stalkers or at least damage them. They can do some serious range damage. I mean, look at that. They're just taking it out of me. Don't take it out of me. Leave it there. I need it there, man. All right, let's scroll back out real quick and just have a look. I'm bringing up my army. You know my formations by now, but got a slight variation here. I'm a little bit more spread out. I didn't want things to be really condensed. I've got my Living Sea Guard together. I've got my Shadow Warriors on the right flank. I've got back here all of my Dragon Princes and my Ward Lions too. And I have my Spears just kind of all out there. The Warden is leading them. And I'm trying to go after one blasted Phoenix at a time because there are so many. My God, man. How many do I need to fight today? They're just making me scrap, you know. So here comes a few more of them. We'll have to go fight some Tomb Guard, but it's a really strange army composition. I've already taken out one Phoenix, or it's almost taken out. And that's really the peak of what I've got to do right now, is take out each large creature one at a time. I've got the Warden over here fighting some Ushabti. Let's get them, boys. Oh, ranged attacks, and it is a nice one. Look at him go. He's like, yeah, it's clubbing time, baby. It's halberd time. And they're just dropping. We actually got them all. Hey. All right, so now we're coming back to deal with a Tomb Scorpion, and I'm still fighting that big old dragon. 12,000 health, 620 weapon strength, more dragon breath attacks to weaken them. I've got my more mobile units over here on that hill. And here they come now. Piercing bolts of burning, destroying the enemies at large. There we go, there we go. All right, let's go back again. We've got Silverin Guard. They're at 120, well, they were at 126 leadership. Now they're just making me look bad. There's that Tomb Scorpion. So let's watch a magnificent charge. All the while, we're just going to go after them. I'm going to have all of my range units focusing fire on their dragon. I thought to myself that would be the best choice here. So regardless of any friendly fire, we're just going to focus everything on that one dragon. Look at the damage it's taking. So it takes a little bit less whenever it charges in, but we can still kill Gordonar, the champion of the flame. And while that's going on, here's some piercing bolts of burning, destroying a few of the Tomb Guard who are fighting my infantry, the ever-present. That's me, the ever-present, in school. Just kidding. I missed a lot of school. Anyway, over here, Tomb Guard. We've got Tomb Guard there. No, I didn't miss too much. Probably about average. I had a cold. There we go. Rangers are under attack, unfortunately, but the dragon, dude, look at how quickly it went down. We just got it. It had a lot of health left, and it just kind of dropped dead. So over here, I've got all of my Dragon Princes, my White Lions now moving in. They have a War Sphinx that hasn't really been doing too much. It's just been falling apart. What a wild battle, though. Don't you laser beam me. I laser beam you. Anyway, I don't have laser beams, but you wait until I get them. And now we're just having our dragons just kind of, you know, have fun with a little Sphinx over here. Yeah, bet you like that Sphinx. Sphinx? Phoenix. Haha, it's a Phoenix. Right. I've got it all under control. I know what I'm talking about. Anzu, you got it, baby. Ooh, a flame spire. Beautiful, beautiful creatures. Imagine if we had creatures like that in real life. That'd be pretty wild. Anyway, here's a Titan fighting my Dragon Princess. Getting some hits in. Sure, I've got my Warden close by. Oh, man, that is a cool shot. What a cool creature. What a monster, I says. All right, so it's nearly done. We've got nearly all the Phoenixes. Over here, the Stalkers are falling apart to my Shadow Warriors. We've got the Keepers of the Flame at over 20 kills. And let's see now. We have won the battle. They're just falling apart. The Phoenixes are fleeing. They're wavering. We've gained a new dragon. We've won. We've done it, everyone. The victory is ours, and the day is just, and everything is right with the world because we have defeated the dragons. Or the dragon and his friends. Dragon and friends. It's over. We've won. What a decisive victory. Okay. We'll take more replenishment because I could do another battle, you know. I could just keep on doing more battles. So now he's got perfect vigor and 14% more speed. I think I do want to do that. I know that chaos is on the way. We've got a sun shard. Even the smallest essence of the sun's power is potent enough to push away the darkness and bring forth the light. Very optimistic. I like that. Fire resistance, 40%. Down spell. Embers of the Phoenix. Okay, so we got a 19-second augment area buff. More missile damage and weapon damage. Nice. And over here, passive ability Rage. Ooh, interesting. I could give that to my Warden if I wanted to. He's very powerful as it is. You know what? I think I'm going to give you that. Though I do like you having your ward save. Let's try it out. Why not? We'll give it a go. See how that pans out for me. Okay, after that, let's see. I don't have anything else to really give you. And I could always change it up later if he takes too much damage. You don't have much else to pick up, lady. I'm going to give you Specialist. I mean, I only have a skill dump for you now. Level 32 for Homeboy over here. His melee attack could be higher. Sure, let's do that. More damage he deals consistently, the quicker a battle can be over with. So we've got quite a few more battles. Another dragon encounter. My god. How many? Okay, he doesn't get a fancy name. Have we run out of like fancy named dragons? We just get like Moon Dragon now. Yeah, that one's not a very creative dragon. Just kind of calls himself Moon. He's Moony Boy. All right, so we're just going to replenish for one turn, and let's see. I've got some money. I've got a lot of money coming in, which is awesome. I'm going to zoom out because I actually like zooming out more whenever I end my turn. I can get a better perspective, and I need to get into the habit of doing that more often because, like, here I can have a good overview of what's happening in my lands, and so I much prefer that. I never thought I would, but I never gave it thought to, so that's really why. The Greenskins to the west have a lot of land. They hate me a lot. They, of course, do. What's interesting is that back in Ulthuan, Tyrion hates me. Yeah, they put in some type of like ruler's prejudice against Imrik for him. So I'm really hated by his faction, which is wild. Which means, had I known that, I definitely would not have confederated back home because it has not been worth it. It's just been a huge, huge time sink. And I've got so many turns until we're able to grow. There's just too much corruption. And they keep exchanging lands over here. I mean, my God. Look at what is going on over here. Nagaron is constantly moving in. Tyrion can't seem to keep him out. I think it's largely because in Vortex, they get more stuff here. And it's a little bit more condensed. There's like fewer places for the... Oh my God, look at all that corruption. It's just gross poop ground. Just complete saturated poop all over their ground. Oh, the Hunt's Marshal, right. He's doing great. I kind of forgot about him as a faction, but he's doing a great job. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's get some more walls out there. Let's go over here, get a new plaza. Let's have a look. I don't need to upgrade that, do I? Not really. I do want some other things like a Dragon's Keep. So let's get a Dragon's Lair. I can get a Merworm. Interesting. Come down here. Plane of Bones. No, I think you're good for now. And I think we'll end our little part here because we've got 2 more quest battles to do, which will be featured in our following part. And if we don't get like any special loot from the new dragon stuff, I'm just going to get their buffs because I just want their loot. And I also want these dies up north. So I'll probably destroy that faction. I might go after Kruk Kudrin, depending on who they're allied to. And then we'll come back down and we can begin a war fighting more dwarfs, but also a lot of greenskins who seem to be consolidating a lot of power. We kicked them mostly out of the mountains, but I'm going to need 2 armies to beat them. Otherwise, it will take a very long time for me to beat anyone over there. But we've gotten a lot done. So thank you for watching, everyone. Leave a like down below if you want to see more later. And until then.